Hey there, wonderful audience who have joined the Revolving Relationship today. Get ready to embark on an incredible adventure with us. Subscribe now and let's explore the concealed secrets and uncover the truth together. Today, we will delve into a challenging topic that is relevant to all of us on our journey: handling deceit and betrayal. Well, my friend, today's story about OP found out his wife affair. Let's see what happened. My 38 wife, 38 of almost 12 years, who I have 4 young children with, recently disclosed she was having an affair with a co-worker. This was a couple days ago now. Apparently, she had worked with this person, mid-50s, for a couple years, and he was always flirtatious, but she says it was just innocent flirtation she ignored. I remember about a year ago saying that there was this guy that was so like me but why old. And she told him 20 years ago I bet we would have been friends. Then he told her if he had known her 20 years they'd be way more than friends. She was his supervisor at the time, so she told me that night, like, can you believe this? And I said, did you write him up, etc., etc. She said no, I didn't know how to react, etc., etc. Fast forward to a couple days ago. She goes off walking down the street on the phone with her boss. I'm like, where are you going? Then she says, oh, it's my boss. I'm thinking on the phone, so you're taking off on foot going far away for privacy? What could it be? She comes in right after that and tells me, I did something terrible at work. I'm thinking, oh man, she messed up or broke something or something. I'm thinking it was I got fired. But no, the next thing she says is I kissed a coworker. After hearing this, my heart moved around in my body. I kept saying, no you didn't, and she was looking at me and said, yeah I did. I'm so sorry, it was a mistake. She told me who it was, the old guy who was her employee. I was in total denial mode at this point. Then I said, you kissed somebody or had a relationship. She pauses. I say, what else happened? She then says they groped each other as well that one time while kissing. I say, and what else? She pauses. And we texted while I was at work. Texted what? Like, I miss you, I'm excited to see you, hi, type things. I don't really remember. I say, how long has this been going on? She says the physical was only the same week and the flirting texting was about 2 months. She doesn't know. She tried to delete everything and was very sneaky. So the days goes on, blah blah blah. Why did this happen? I don't know. He reminds me of you, so it was like being with you at work and at home. I didn't know how to say no and I knew it was wrong, but I liked the feeling, so I just couldn't stop. I think it's because of my adheat. Why didn't you tell me? I don't know, I wanted to. So I tell me no. He texted me saying it's over, I'm busted. So I knew you were going to find out and I wanted it to come from me. So you wouldn't have told me then? I was hoping it would just stop and be done and I wouldn't get caught. So I thought, you love me? I do. But you love him? She pauses. I say, so yes. She pauses. I have strong feelings for him. Then I say, feelings like you have for me. She says, different. So I say, did you at any point say I love you? She pauses. Yes. How many times? A couple. Via text and while we were fooling around. Okay, so fast forward to that evening. I tell her I'm still feeling like she is leaving something out, and then she adds that she had sent him nude pictures she took in our house. And he was showing her pictures and videos of himself with his spouse. Yeah, he's married with 4 kids. She swears on our children that is everything, hand to God. I still love her, and after talking to our family circle we decide to try and reconcile. I found the number to the other person and texted him we needed to chat. I just wanted to see what he had to say. I never thought he'd respond, but he did with sure the next day. We talk on the phone while I walk outside, and he lies, but then eventually comes clean with all that was going on and is sorry, I guess. I come home, look at my wife and tell her I talked to him. She gives me a terror look. What did you talk about? I then say, is there anything else you didn't tell me? Last chance. She then says she sent him videos as well. I say, of what? Then she describes what I can only really describe as really graphic sexual acts of herself, which I later found texts that she was taking requests from him, and like a lot of videos, at least 8 that I know of. She then says that is everything. I push and she says that's everything. I then say, you realize I got another story from somebody who did not have your back? She says, I know he doesn't. Then I ask again, we have been married for 12 years, we are happy, no intimacy issues, great jobs. She ended up having to resign from hers after this. Beautiful happy kids. You owe me the truth, which I feel like you still haven't given me. She then pauses and says he groped me again the day before we fooled around as well. So 2 times, that's it? And he grabbed my rear end once. Fast forward to later in the day and she admits to texting him at home as well. For some reason these revelations floored me, the repeated lying and lying and lying more. She is now in a hotel and suddenly very interested in doing stuff with our kids. I keep circling around all these emotions. What don't I know? I love her. I want her. I don't want her to go. How can I forget this, let alone forgive it? The things she was doing, and the way he was talking to her was disgusting according to one day of texts I found from weeks ago. Like, how much worse was it 1 week ago? I have no idea. I don't want to be alone. She's been begging to stay, saying now she knows it was just infatuation, and the biggest mistake of her life, and she is broken mentally. She said she has control issues, dopamine addiction, and didn't know you could have feelings like that for more than one person, etc. I say, I know it sucks to get caught, but if you didn't, you'd be happy as a clam loving him and smiling in mine and your kids' faces at the same time right now. During the last month she literally showed no signs of anything, no withdrawal, no lack of intimacy, no nothing. In a nutshell, she has repeatedly offered any concession to be given a second chance. Full access to anything, no phone, no job, anything. She says I deserve better and she knows that she is a terrible person. But she wants a second chance to try and gain trust back. She says she knows she is an awful human and understands better now she's capable of that and needs to shut that kind of thing down. She also said she will get therapy and try to become more capable of saying no. What do I do? Please leave us a comment, like and subscribe. Got to take a break. Then we'll pick more stories.